there's always going to be a setback. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this update is a little disappointing. I mean, we've already got the insurance thing figured out. Okay. So I had gone ahead and, after speaking to my insurance company, called Corner Dental and set up a new appointment for the 4th. So I went to said appointment. Uh, they called me back, sat me down in the seat, made me rinse my mouth with a cleanser, and said, "You can take off your mask." And the dental technician, I guess, I don't know what the dental assistant, I don't know the proper title for them, but she had me sit in the chair and she asked me what was going on with my dentures, what's bringing you here. And, in my head, I'm like, I'm here for a laboratory reline. I'm supposed to be getting impressions done. Uh, so I spoke to her about my dentures and I explained that they don't fit. Even with adhesive, after about an hour, the adhesive gets rinsed away by the food and the liquid because they can get all up underneath the denture super easy. Um, it just blows my mind because I specifically set up an appointment for that day on the 4th, expecting to get impressions taken, but they had no idea why I was there. So now I'm starting to feel like, something was lost in translation. But I mean, that's fine. I got to talk to my dentist and explain what was going on. And he was like, "Well, do you want them back for the weekend? I mean, are you in a hurry to have them back? Or do you just don't even wear them anymore?" And I'm like, "Well, I would like to have them back. I would like to use them. That's what I got them for. But I'm not in a rush to have them back right away because I want it to be done right." And I told him I am in by no means am I starving. I'm good. I mean, I can eat. There are just things I cannot eat without dentures. So my appointment has been rescheduled for September 11th, of all days. September 11th, 10 a.m. I do believe that's the earliest appointment. Yeah, September 11th at 10 a.m. I have the card on the cork board up there. You can probably see the cork board right there. That one little lone card, little white card, is the one. And he said, "So then what we're gonna do," because they wanted to verify. Uh, so he had the dental assistant check on that. He said, some of them, they'll let this happen at 6 months. Some want you to go a year before they do it. And I specifically told the dentist, my insurance company says I'm eligible at 6 months, and then it's every 3 years after that. And they were trying to calculate in their head, and I'm like, today is 6 months to the day. I got my dentures March 4th. Today is 6 months to the day. And they're like, "Oh, it's like, you people, you have to go check your records." I mean, I can understand that. I'm not the only patient. So, yeah, I get it. But for me, since it's the work that's been done on me, it's all in my head. But he wanted to go ahead and verify to make sure. So the assistant set up for impressions on the 11th. And the dentist and I talked a little bit more, and he said it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks. We'll have you come in, we'll do the impressions, and then we'll send it off, and it'll take 2 or 3 weeks to get them back. And I'm like, I'm fine with that. That's roughly about how long I had to wait to get my dentures the first time around, after they took the impressions in January. Well, no, it was a little longer than 2 to 3 weeks because I got the impressions done in January and I didn't see my dentures until March. So, but he said 2 to 3 weeks. So I have to go back on the 11th because apparently they weren't made aware that this was what that appointment was for. No one had done any of the work prior to my appointment to see if this was the correct information, if I was eligible. But the ball is rolling. It's just not what I was expecting because when I spoke to the receptionist over the phone and we set up the appointment for the 4th, that, I want to come in and get the impressions done so I can get these lab relines done. And I figured that was, noted in the appointment on their end on the computer. But apparently, no. So, September 11, we're waiting for you and my reline. So, until the next update, peace.